Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is TORI GRACEN. If you're new here, welcome, and today I am going to be doing a watercolor video. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I have a reference on my iPad from Pinterest. It is also saved on my Pinterest, so if you want to check it out, I'll link my Pinterest down below. If you just want to search it up, it's Gracen_art, the same as my Instagram. So I'm going to be using the same brand as I used last week's video, but in watercolor. So last week's video I used Reeves acrylic paint, and today I'm going to be using Reeves watercolor paint. So it is tubed watercolor and I'm super excited. So the point of this video is it's a portrait study, but portrait studies have multiple pictures, like multiple drawings of the same thing to study it. But today I'm going to be focusing more on color, because in the actual photo is like, I don't know if it's called a ray of light on the girl's face, but I'll insert the picture right now. So you see what I mean. So I'm going to be using the Reeves watercolor paint tubed and also the Viva watercolor paper sheets, which I got and used for my non-posted mermaid, which will hopefully be posted in a little bit. So now let's get on with the video. So right now the reference is in the corner on a stand on my iPad, so you guys can't see it, but I will be looking at it the whole entire time. So I'm going to show you the materials or mediums that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using this Winsor Newton black fine liner in the 0.8 millimeter, which actually goes with watercolor and it doesn't smudge. I've used it before and it works perfectly. Now I'm not going to be using a lot of line art, only because I'm using watercolor, so I'm probably going to be adding the line art at the end. Okay, now I have the Viva color sheets, which actually are my favorite watercolor that I've found so far, and they're so vibrant and really they're just really good watercolors. So it also has a swatching right here on the name, so if you do want to swatch it, there you go. Now it is more pigmented than that, it's diluted. You've seen I use them a lot, so I'm getting a good use out of them. Next is the Reeves watercolor, and this is the 12-piece set. So here are the colors. Now I'm only going to be using a couple of colors from this set because most of the colors are going to be vibrant and neon, as you saw from the reference photo. So I'm going to be using these, but for this I'm going to be using for the eyeliner and the hair, the darker parts of the hair that doesn't have color on it, and the skin that doesn't have the neon colors on it. So I'm going to be using yellow ochre, and I'm going to be using black, or I'm going to go on this watercolor and use slate black for her hair. And I might add in some white and some yellow into the yellow ochre, maybe. So those are the only colors I'm going to be using for this set, but I do need them because this is more vibrant colors and I can't get the right. Also for the earrings, I can't get that, and I can't get the right yellow skin tone that she has in the light on the other side of her face. So let's just get started. Also I have the Derwent paint pen, which is a 0.5 millimeter and it's white, and then I also have the Milan watercolor brush. I'm not sure if it's watercolor. Yeah, it is actually. I know it's watercolor. So now let's get on to the sketching process, and I'm going to be using the Artist Loft's drawing paper for this drawing. So, and then I'm also going to be using a Bic Velocity HB number 2 and 0.7 millimeter that I have right here for the sketching process. And I'm also going to be not doing harsh lines, and I'm not going to be doing a lot of sketchy lines because I do have to go over it with watercolor. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So here I am sketching out the face and every highlighted area and everything that I need to color it in. I'm doing the eyebrows right now, and then the lips, and then I'll move on to the hair. And you'll see that I redrew the eyes a little bit because they were too low, I thought. So it might on camera, it doesn't look that way, but it was in person. So now I'm moving on to the hair and then the earrings, and then I'm going to go to the neck, and it's going to look really good. Okay, so I'm finished with the sketch, and now I'm going to move on to the watercolor. So this is the sketch so far. I really like how it's turning out. Comment down below what you think at this point. It'll be, I think it'll turn out pretty well. So I'm going to start with the watercolor and just move on. Now I'm on the watercolor portion. So I started on the highlighted areas of the neon colors of her face, and then I went in with the other watercolor, and I made it too pasty. I didn't put enough water in it, so I actually had to go over it with white and more water. But now I'm on the hair and then the line art, which is afterwards because I didn't want to smudge anything. So I'm super excited how it turned out. Stay tuned. So here is the finished product. I am so happy with how it came out. I'm really, really happy. So comment down below if you liked how it turned out. I am super proud of it. It is by far my best watercolor painting I've ever done, in my opinion. But comment down below your opinion. Here it is. And I'll put finishing pictures at the end for the full picture. If you want to see it still and you want to see it longer, you can pause the video right now or at the photos and look at the whole picture. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to become part of the Peep Squad, make sure to subscribe down below and turn on post notifications so you guys never miss more of my videos. I post every Tuesday. And comment down below hashtag Peep Squad when done to be a part of the Peep Squad. Also, comment down below if you want to see more watercolor videos, and I'll definitely do them. Again, before the pictures, this is the finished product. Now it is kind of wrinkly, but this is by far my favorite painting I've ever done. Now I will link down below the materials that I used, meaning just the watercolors. I'll link down below Viva's Instagram, and I'll link below Michael's link to get the paints. Also, if you want to see some more, Also, I'm coming out with a comic book this year. If you want to see more on that, make sure to follow it on Instagram, victor.comics. And also, if you want to see more of my art and this piece right here, full effect, on Instagram, it's Gracen_art. Also, if you want to see the reference I used, it's on my Pinterest, Gracen_art. And that's it. I'll see you next week for another art video. Bye!